another sim creation video. It's been a minute since I've just made like a sim based on a person in history, and I wanted to. I saw a picture of Evelyn Nesbit and I was just like, you know what? I want to recreate her as a sim. Because she had a very interesting life, and so many people focus on the earlier parts of her life where she didn't have the best parents, shall we say, especially the best mother. There was the whole thaw and white thing that just kind of upstages her life in a way. Like, she just becomes an accessory to these two men being awful, and I don't like that. I like the fact that in the 1930s, she was in her 50s, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna do burlesque. I like that she continued to try and run businesses and manage her career throughout the Depression even. And like, she went through so much, and she just kept doing things that made her happy. And she did go through difficult times, obviously, and people tried to use her for her name. Her second husband divorced her because he couldn't stand to be Mr. Evelyn Nesbit instead of who he actually was, which is kind of funny to me. But yeah, like, in, 1947, she decided she really wanted to get into sculpting, so she went to school and she graduated, and she just, it seems like she didn't let what could have been a horrifying time get her down. She, raised her son by herself. She, I'm trying to remember. Like, they bribed her basically for, I don't even care about his name. He don't even matter in this, but her first husband, his family basically bribed her to say, oh no, he went temporarily crazy. He definitely wasn't crazy all the time. And he definitely wasn't abusive, even though he super duper was. And then she took the money and like donated it to, this is really large. I have the article open just because I can't remember crap. And I was reading, Emma Goldman. And then she turned it over to an investigative journalist and political activist, John Reed. But she did it to be spiteful, and I appreciate that. So yeah, we're just gonna appreciate Evelyn Nesbit. She was one of the original Gibson girls. And she done lived to like 87 or something like that. Which again, impressive. So many of these like early stars died young, and it was so sad, and like in poverty and not treated well. And she died in a nursing home, had a great relationship, it seems like, with her son. I didn't get that far into it, but yeah, she just went out there and did the dang thing. The burlesque in her 50s is so funny, and she's like, God, I wish I'd been a stripteaser because life would have been so much easier. I wouldn't need so many clothes. And I'm just like, wow, I appreciate that. I did not have the right hair for her or clothes, to be honest. I didn't have that aesthetic, but I did my best because this is my medieval folder, so I went with it. But I think she's a really interesting looking person as well. It was hard to tell. They did edit photos back then, so her nose in particular was difficult. I don't know if in some pictures she just has her head tilted back in such a way that you can't really tell, and then in others she doesn't, so the nose was a little difficult because sometimes it looked really upturned and sometimes it didn't, but I did my best. So yeah, let me know what you think of this sim. If you have heard of Evelyn Nesbit before, I always like to talk about historical people, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one.